YouTube, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Risk Taker Finance. You feel me? We on this channel right now. This is the official Risk Taker Finance channel. Meaning, on this channel, we will be talking about money and money making decisions and how I will be growing my money and and more money will be coming in and how all this shit is gonna just be coming in, you feel me? And we're just gonna be, I don't know, it's basic, just chatting about money, you feel me? I have a weird obsession with money, so I thought I would start a channel on it and speak with y'all on it for people who are interested in that as well, you feel me? If y'all don't already know, I have two other channels, well, mainly one channel that I'm posting consistently on. It's just Risk Taker, and there's another channel, Risk Taker Vlogs, where I upload vlogs. But on this channel, we are focusing mainly on money and managing money and dealing with money and finances and shit like that. So, first things first, you know what I'm saying? We got some notes right here. I just wanted to tell a quick story of how I lost all my money as a high school student, and I don't know how the fuck I managed to do this. It was the craziest thing ever, but it happened, and I learned from it, and I actually think I needed it to happen so that I could be here today and do these things. What happened basically was I had about $6,000 saved up at like 16 years old, which isn't bad. You know, obviously the 16-year-olds probably who have like $50,000, $60,000, but I was 16 years old working at White Castle, working at a job, and I had 6,000 bands saved up. I had 6,000 bands, 6 bands saved up, bro. And my plans were to basically just buy a car and maybe work on it and then resell it, you know. At that age, that is what I was focused on. That is what I was trying to do. And that was what I was putting my energy into, was focusing on saving that money. I wasn't doing anything really necessarily with the money, but spending it on food, spending it on clothes, shoes, stuff like that, right? Which is something I should have never even been doing, because I wasn't doing anything to maintain that money, you know. And so I had the 6,000. I was like, okay, cool. You feel me? Once I get my license and all that, I'm going to buy my first car. So we had the money, everything was going smooth. What wasn't going smooth was how much I was spending. Probably a week, I was probably spending close to, maybe I would say, maybe like $60 on like just weed and stuff like that. And I'm just being real. And then maybe I would say maybe like $50 on food a week, bro. I was just going crazy because, you know, you see that number in your account and you're just like, bro, like I'm good, like, you feel me, like. But that's not the case at all. I was a young nigga. I didn't know too much about putting your money into different accounts and stuff like that. That's what we're gonna be talking about today. Like, there's so many different websites and stuff where you could throw your money, apps on your phone, bro. Just like different places that I've learned, Tailor brands, markets, all these different savings accounts that you could put your money into, so that it's not just stagnant somewhere and it's not just, you feel me, just there. You have the money earning interest. You could have a literal app that's investing money for you. Shit is crazy, and you don't have to do anything. It's automatic. But I'm 15 years or 16 years old. Nigga had like I said, like 6 bands at the time. That's not like a crazy amount of money, like 6 bands, but it was a lot to me. You know, I never had money like that for real. So I'm using my money to buy fucking paraphernalia, drugs, clothes, and was getting to the point where I was like, man, I need to like chill out and let me like focus on this. So I focused up, got my license, and was like, okay, now it's time to cop the car, right? Here's where I made a mistake. My mistake, instead of actually buying a used car that I could have used and like, just bought the used car, maybe fixed it up and probably sold it, I thought it would be a good idea to just use my brother's car. And his car, because he was away, so he wasn't using it, I'm like, let me just use his and then I'll pay him for it. I probably shouldn't have done that. And I'm going to explain why. Like, yes, it probably was saving me money at the time, but here's why I shouldn't have done that. Because I knew at some point he was going to come back and want that car, right? Now, I just gave him all this money, fixed up his car and all that. He comes back, and now he's going to want to use the car and drive the car, right? Now I'm without a car, and I have no money. I just gave him all my money. You feel what I'm saying? It's like the stupidest thing ever. Now that I look back and think about it, but at that age, I didn't know. I could have never known. I could have never knew that I would need that extra money that I was giving him to use that to actually buy my own car for myself. But what I should have did, and here's where y'all can learn from me. I should have just caught my own car, fixed it up like I said I was going to, and just did it like that. But instead, I was trying to be lazy. I was trying to penny pinch and save all of that money, and instead, I went ahead and I'm sending this guy, and I'm sending this nigga like fucking, I don't even know how much, bro, like $400 a fucking month just for some shit in the car. Come to realize, I'm using it, it's cool, I'm going to school, but it's not like, bro, if I just had got my own car, I would have saved myself so much more money. Because he gets back and we lose the car. I don't want to, talk too much on that, but long story short, the car ends up getting lost. So all the money that I put into that car, everything that I ever dreamed about doing with that, it was gone, all gone, And it was what it was. Like I said, I made that mistake. 100% on me. I can't blame anyone else for that. I'm not blaming anyone else. I'm not saying it was his fault or anything like that. It was 100% my fault. What I should have done was purchase my own car for myself, not try to go the save like the easy route with it, and did that because I knew at some point he was gonna come back and want to use that car, right? So what would be the purpose of me putting all this money into that car for him just to come back and then take it back, right? That makes no sense. I should have just bought my own car, put all the money into that, and then I would have been valid. I would have been good because I would have still had the car, and everything would have been straight. But you live and you learn. You feel me? So that was one of the money mistakes that I had made as a young nigga. I was like 16, 17 at the time, so it's not like, but I was young. But it was stupid. You feel me? It was very dumb. It was extremely, and I did like I was doing way stupider things at the time. You know, it seemed like a good opportunity just to do it. Um, it seemed a good opportunity to do it, and it wasn't. It wasn't at all. You know, at the time it seemed perfect. Like, oh, I could just use this car. I'll give them a little bit of money here and there, and it's all good. But I didn't realize how much I was actually putting into this car, and like I didn't realize that I was investing in this car, like meaning like I was putting my money into this car that's not even mine. Like, and it's hard to explain why I thought it was a good idea to be doing this because I knew he would come back, but at the time it just seemed like it was the right thing to do. I don't know. guess it was because I did learn from it. You feel me? Like I said, you can never take a L if you learn. So I mean, at the end of the day, I guess it was. I did need that to happen for me to learn not to do stupid shit like that because I was very stupid now that I look back at it. But it is what it is. But that's a quick story time for y'all. Just a little introduction to this channel of how I managed to blow through 6 bands at 16 years old, bro. Shit was crazy. I had 6 bands, bro, and I literally went from six to maybe like 300, $400, and that's real shit. And I'm not even like joking. And then that money ended up leaving too because I ended up, trying to get another car and all that. So that 300 didn't last very long. But yes, y'all, that that 300 did not last at all.
All right, y'all. But so all jokes aside from that, you feel me? That did happen. It is what it is. Like I always said, I think truth be told, that happened for a reason. Like that was meant to happen, and I lost a lot of money, but I learned a lot of valuable lessons. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all good, at the end of the day. But so, like I was saying before, it is multiple ways where you can put your money, things you could do with your money. Now, I'm not going to sit right here though and try to tell you guys what to do with your money and all that. No. What I'm doing in this video is basically speaking on the things that I've learned and that I'm implementing and that I find are working for me specifically. You feel me? So I don't want to hear, oh nigga, how the fuck you finna tell me what to? That's not. I don't. It's not why I'm making this video. I'm making this video so anybody who is in a similar position, or maybe even not, maybe you could give me some feedback or something. You feel me? On the whole money making thing, and we're gonna go through this together. Like I said, this is a team effort. You feel me? We are all a team, a group. You feel me? For the risk taker financial section. My throat is dry, bro. Do y'all hear this? I've been drinking water. This shit is dry. But listen, y'all. So there is different savings accounts and stuff. Like I said, where you can put your money, apps and stuff that invest your money for you automatically, right? I got the Acorn app, Markets app. There's stock apps like this. Let me just pull up my iPhone real quick. Show y'all real quick. There's a Moo app. I've learned a lot of these. I've learned where a lot of these where these apps came from and stuff, just off watching YouTube videos, which is why I replicate that and are currently making YouTube videos. This is the Moo app that I will use, that I do use currently. My phone is crazy, but that is where a lot of uh, some of the income will go. You feel me? Then you got the other Acorns app. This one, this is an auto investing. You feel me? That can help with certain things and just maintaining your money. Maintaining your money is honestly the most important part of this whole thing. Because if you have a lot of money, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be able to keep that money and keep more coming in. If you're making a lot of money at like a job or something, that's good, but you need to have ways to maintain and keep your bread. That's why I said when I did lose all that money back then, I started really like researching and looking for ways where I can find ways to make more money and be able to maintain my bread because I had $6,000 and I basically went down to zero within a few months. You feel me? Because what? I didn't know what I was doing. I'm not educated on this shit. So get educated. That's what we're doing together. Me, I'm getting myself educated and I'm sharing it with y'all. So then we got the Marcus this or wait, hold on, is that one? Yeah, you feel me? This one you could put some. This is like if you already have like a savings, this is like it's like a savings account. You feel me? You just put some money in there. It gains interest over a little bit of interest over time, but it's more for like long term. You feel me? And then you got like you got the just normal like Cash App, Zelle, and then your normal banking apps. You feel me? I have a whole finance section on my phone. You feel me? I'm dedicated to this shit. You feel me? I'm checking these apps every day. I'm making sure the money that I'm putting in is actually working, and if it's not, that's fine too. You feel me? But that is what we're going with that. You have these different apps for a reason on your phone. You have people that are willing to literally invest this money for you. And you literally don't even have to do anything. They will do it for you. You feel me? And they will, and the money will go into those accounts, and you can watch how this shit grows. You feel me? But yes, y'all, those are just three apps that I believe are like the best to like help with. You feel me? If you want certain things, certain aspects of your money to be controlled and you want to maintain it the right way, use those apps and use knowledge that you get off of working with these apps and you feel me, watching YouTube videos and shit like that. Feel me, all that. There's different types of things that you could do to gain knowledge on like credit and stuff like that as well, which we'll also be talking about in here. We got what else? I'm just looking at my notes right here. We got e-commerce, drop shipping, Tailor brand stuff like these are all just notes that I have taken from learning things from here and from YouTube and from other people in my life that have told me these are some of the keys. And if you're a nigga like me, you don't like to ask for help specifically on certain things unless like you really need the help. Like me personally, I know that I can work on asking for more help when I need it. Like if there's really something, maybe speaking up and saying something to someone before waiting, before it gets too bad, is the right thing to do. But a lot of times, you do want to try something out first before you go to someone and ask them, you know. But um, if you're a nigga like me, like that, what you could do is be able to just come on YouTube or on TikTok, wherever you know, and find videos, write down some notes, jot down some notes, and implement these things every single day into your life, into your routine that you have built up already for yourself. You already are building a routine, so you might as well just implement these three apps, these quick, simple things that you could do to learn and grow and make more money. So we're gonna also be talking about credit as well on here as I kind of throw myself into the credit world. You feel me? I'm not a big credit head. I don't know too much about like you know what are the slangs that they use and stuff. I have some of them written down, but I'm not too big on all the credit things. But credit is very important, and it could also change your life. So we getting big on that. You feel me? If there's something where the money's at, that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? It just cause I don't know too much about it yet doesn't mean I can't learn. You feel me? And yeah, I mean that's really it we had for this one. As I'm still here, I'm gonna be taking down more notes, doing more research, and creating more content. But it's your boy Rich Taker, man. You feel me? Another day, another mindfulness way to start this journey. You feel me? I'm out of here. I try to say something different. I'm out of here. It's your boy. I'm out here. Oh shit. Alright, but I see you, buddy. Hey, buddy. Buddy, I see you, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh yeah, and I was watching this shit back, bro. I have a what's the word? Like is it anti-symmetrical? Bro, that's me. Like I don't know. I just always been like I don't know what it like. I was just born like that, I guess. But it is what it is. I'm just letting that be known that I know that. You feel me? And because I'll be watching these videos back and I'll be like, damn, my face looks kind of crazy, but it is what it is. What is that? What am I gonna do? Just you feel me? Just not make videos? Like nah. I'm obviously still gonna make videos. Y'all can deal with it, or if you don't want to deal with it, that's the great thing about YouTube. You don't have to watch. You feel what I'm saying? But it's your boy Sticky. You feel me?